Hey guys, it's episode 188. So you must be wondering what this box is because I put it on its side on purpose so that way it's a surprise. I did a video before showing that I did get a Wacom, a small one, but I decided to return it and exchange it and get a bigger one. Instead of exchanging, I returned it because it's kind of complicated to exchange something that for something that costs more money than the original product that you bought. So I do suggest whenever you do that, just think about whether or not the cost is different or the same. So this is a Wacom, and it is still the intuos version, which is like I believe that's what the small ones are called. And then the larger ones with the screens are called Cintiq. And there's also Mobile Studios, which have screens too, but they're all really high pricing. So Cintiq is more expensive. Mobile Studios is almost the same price, basically. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. It's like going away. This one is around $300, and I'll just reveal it now. It's an Intuos Pro. It's not as big as the box, so don't be like, oh, how big it is. I'll show you guys, but just in comparison with the box, it's not as big as the box. I know the small drawing pad for Intuos, the boxes look pretty large, but they're actually not that big. They're like small drawing pads. So you can read the front, professional creative pen, and touch tablet. And so here's with the pen. Sorry for the gloss. I'll show the pen in real life too, so don't worry about that. I'll take it out of the box. Basically just says the same thing on the side. Does it say anything different? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry if you guys didn't like that sound. My bad. You guys can read this. It just says the package contents and what's inside, everything, what it's compatible with, what type of computer it's compatible with. So basically it's compatible with all computers, whether you have like the PC or Mac, so you don't have to worry about having a computer that's not compatible. And here is, you can pause and read that if you want, but it's really heavy for me to hold up like this forever, so yeah. It basically talks about the pen, the multi-touch surface, the customization of the keyboard, so you can change the functions of the keyboards to however you like which one you like to press most for different functions and stuff. And basically a summary of how they kind of came up with this design for Intuos Pro. And then there's like the display and everything. All of these are numbered. Yeah, let me hold it up. All of these are numbered, and if you pause and if you want to read about it, it's actually numbered and it's black, so it's hard to see the tablet because it's black on black surface. But if you look at the numbers, that's where it is, where the stuff are, basically. So, yeah. So the difference of this packaging and the smaller one is it does have a handle. It's kind of hard to get the handle out, so yeah. I also got this from Best Buy, so if you're looking for good return policies, I would suggest going to Best Buy if possible and purchasing, I think you purchase the protection plan they have. I think you use the Best Buy card to do that, maybe. But anyways, you purchase the protection plan with your credit card, and then you say how many years you want it. There's like 3 years is the least, and then there's a few more years, like twice that much. And basically, if you drop it or break it, you don't really have to tell them anything. You ask for it. I think you call them up or email them saying, "Hey, it broke." As long as it's not intentional and it doesn't look like it's intentional, because I know if people do it intentionally, it's gonna look different, like the damages. As long as it's not intentional, they'll know. They'll see how it was kind of destroyed, and they'll send you a sticker label. You basically put everything back in the packaging, put it in a box, ship it with the sticker label on it, and then you give it back. They won't question you at all why you did what you did wrong. They won't give you a hard time. Unlike some places, I know their customer service isn't that good, so they question you, and if you say the wrong answer, they'll assume it. They'll try not to give you a refund. So they used to do a thing before where they would give back the same product because they all cost the same, but they realized that some of the technology now goes obsolete, or it gets too old and you can't replace the model, or you can't find it in the Best Buy store. So they give you a little gift card that has the amount of money that you purchased plus the tax that you paid for the product. And you can either go and try to find the same one, or you can go and get a new thing that you want that costs either the same or less. So that's really nice, and that's a good protection plan. So I definitely advise, if you guys want good protection plans on these, because they are quite pricey, you want that. Especially because the next one that I want is the Cintiq, which is $1,000, and that is really pricey, and you'll take a big loss if you break it. So instead of taking a big loss, you can still protect it for a good amount of years and take the Best Buy plan. So it says Intuos Pro. I really like how the packaging is really formal. Sorry if you guys don't like those sounds, I do apologize. I'm just trying to move this basket away. So if you guys don't like box sounds, I do apologize for scraping sounds or anything like that. This is actually a postcard thing. On the back it is a postcard design. I guess it's just a postcard thing they use, and it says welcome. It's very formal. There's so there's a box inside a box. Here. So this is the Wacom. Sorry for the glare. Let's see. I'm gonna try to hold it on. Can I get it to focus? Okay, so if you pause and want to know what the button functions do, then here it is. Basically that's all it is. And the sides look like this. There's the USB. There's a wireless thing going on here, and then there's the USB stuff, all the plugs. The other side doesn't have anything. The back has 4 padded areas, or the rubber padded areas, to make sure that it doesn't slide around on whatever surface you're working on. And then this is just a barcode thing. I don't know why this is considered a small I guess they have a larger intuos, but the other one that I got before and showed you guys was actually called an intuos too. But I think this is called an intuos Pro, so maybe there's a different line of intuos based on what it looks like. Like the design is different from the small one. The small one doesn't have buttons at all. So I guess this is the Intuos Pro small version. If you're looking for a Wacom, I suggest searching up the different sizes, different reasons, like different specs of things, so that way you get the feel of what they all do and what are the differences before picking one. I definitely did some research on the larger ones because those are the ones that I want, but I didn't do that much research on these just because they're small, so I thought don't really need to do that much research. So the pen comes nicely packaged. Oh boy, it's stuck, sorry. It's a styrofoam thing. I'll just flick it off. And then, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, guys. Okay, so here are the buttons, the eraser, it's a bit loose. And this. Please ignore the phone, because I don't know who that is. So just ignore the ringing, because I don't know who's calling, and so I don't pick up. So it says Wacom on it. This is the eraser. It's a bit loose feeling, like it's very strange. But I guess the texture of that will kind of indicate to the Wacom that it is an eraser. There's the buttons. And here's the tip. Yeah, the tip is same thing as the eraser, but it's like a loosey thing. I guess because it's pressure based, so depending on how hard you press, the thicker the lines become on the Wacom when you're drawing with the Wacom. So it's really nice that way. Sorry. But yeah, it's nice that way because if you're used to traditional drawing with pencil and paper, it's good. This is the the stylus holder. It's not battery based. The stylus is not rechargeable battery based, so you don't need a chargeable stand. And I like that because it's better. It's not overly like you don't have to worry about it dying in the middle when you're drawing, and that's kind of really bad. You can twist out the bottom. I don't know why, but we're gonna do it now because I don't know, because I can't do it with one hand. These are actually 3 different colors. Let's see. I think that this part of the stylus, if you unscrew it, you can replace it with these colors. So if you have multiple styluses and you want to know which one is which, you can definitely switch them out, and so you know which one you're using if you have like multiple Wacoms or something, or multiple different styluses, I guess. Then you want to do that. Here is the manual. I won't show it, but here's a little bit about it. Basically, you guys can pause and read if you really want to know. It's hard for me to explain all the details. And then it goes into different languages. That's that. don't know what this is. It's not in English. Confusing me. Okay, and here it is. One second, guys. So this is the computer program they use for Wacom, for the intuos thing, and you just put it in and it downloads it onto your computer and then you can use it, and it's simple to attach the USB onto your computer so you don't have to worry. So here we have wireless. Wireless is very different though, because it's something you have to charge. It does come with a rechargeable battery like this, but the thing with the wireless is that you have to charge it, and I don't know if Wacom is good, like the battery is, how long it will last if you keep recharging it, because I feel like rechargeable batteries aren't that well really made. They don't last as long, but I think the device will last longer if you plug it into the computer only. I guess that's one way to make it last longer than a wireless device with a rechargeable battery, because I know batteries aren't that great. Like even phone batteries, you have to like replace them over time. And here is the USB thing. I really like that they gave like the, no, it fell. But I like how they gave that, just because, where did it go? That moment you lose things. Oh, right here. Okay. But I really like that they gave that to protect your USB thing. I know, like, they can't get damaged easily, but if you, like, want to bring them places and you're afraid you might scratch them up a bit or something, they're protected. And this is a nice length of a cable, so don't have to worry about it being too short. Anyways, that's it for this video. I just wanted to show it, but I might do a review of how it works on the computer, but right now I don't have a new laptop set up, so what happens is I need to use the new one because the laptop I'm currently sharing with my dad is like 2 years old, so it's pretty old and it's probably gonna die soon. The battery is probably gonna die, and it costs a lot to replace the battery, so you want to actually just get a new computer instead. That's what my dad does. So but apparently we had one. I think he kept it in his closet, so that's good, and I don't have to worry about plugging, because also sometimes our old laptop doesn't accept new USB devices for some reason. Like, for some reason, after using like 3 USBs, it kind of got messed up on it, and it doesn't like to take some USBs that we have, so it's very strange. So that's good. I might not use it for a while just because the laptop's not set up, but I'll definitely, when I do, I might show a video of how I get to use it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you want. So yeah, bye.